evening. We're here for the Spec series, round 2 at Tsukuba. Overall, a circuit I do quite enjoy. The warning from last week still stands up. I am at my parents'. I do have pets here around me, so again, any weird noises we can attribute to them. And also my controller doesn't have a microphone, so I have to join a party with myself through my phone. So if the audio is off, we'll just put it up to that. Also, I've discovered I have home critter, so that's fun. Didn't break. Just to check you can switch back. What's bugs in the wall there? Yeah, the car's getting damaged. Also, I need to start qualifying a little bit later as Capel is coming later. And obviously Capel needs to be able to drive, so but yeah, the same as last week. There will be a 5-minute qualifier, followed by a 20-lap race. Or now actually 5-minute qualifier. The top 16 go to lobby. I'm sorry, lobby A. The rest goes to lobby B. Obviously, lobby A will get more points than lobby B. So if you're 1 lap wonder, you're in luck. If not, you're kind of fucked. But yeah, we'll do a 28-lap race, and after those 28 laps, we switch up the grid and go again. There's a lot of people with safety rating S, and then there's me with B. It is also quite busy in the pit lane, as it looks like, which is always good to see, because that means there will be a nice bit of people on the track. But yeah, I'm definitely staying in lobby. The fastest I could do was a 1 minute 4:07, something like that. But yeah, it's literally just waiting for Capel. Don't know why Rostorm is indicated as being in this lobby. I'm sure after qualifying he will be not relegated, promoted to lobby A. I hope I won't have to see my teammates, Monty, because that means less points for the team. I also love that Tsukuba made it to the calendar. It's an amazing track. For any car really, it's short, but it's still, I won't say extremely technical, it's just because the circuit is so unassuming, it's a lot of fun to push yourself on. As Capel has joined, so we're just waiting on him to join, and then we can start with qualifying. And qualifying, everyone will go out at the same time. As we now wait until it's 9. Which it almost is. Oh, Bojan is coming on. I don't know what he is he? Oh, Bojan is our server, so I need to wait anyway. So we'll wait for him to join. The bill has entered, I believe. Oh, Monty has joined. That's good. Capel has now entered. Bojan has now entered. So let's go. Again, as mentioned, it's just a 5-minute qualifier, so there's at most 3 flying laps and maybe 4. Yeah, 4 flying laps, which isn't a lot, but it's almost 5th. Just so a lot of people jumping into the stream, I can't check yet, because obviously I'm on track, but welcome. I find it infuriating that the outlap is faster than the actual running lap, because you start at the end of the straight, so that already takes 1 or 2 seconds of the lap. Normally I'm on a steering wheel, but something now at my parents. I'm on the controller and it's really not helping. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of time everywhere. Apparently there was still a reserve coming that I was not informed of. I mean, I already knew I was staying in lobby B. I should be accelerating earlier in the corner. I will have 2 more laps, so I'm not the only one who is struggling with controlling the car. Okay. Aero has already given up, but yeah, he's P3. Fuck, mate. I mean, it could have been worse. Bojan is behind me, so that's already one thing I won't have to worry about. Kirko is behind me. And I think Gas will also be behind me, so... Yeah, starting P11, it's not the best I can do, but... It isn't about qualifying in the end, it's about the race, so... If Gats finishes first this lap, then I can make a screenshot of this and then go to the top. Nice. I don't know why they aren't finishing their laps, but if I only have 4 seconds to make a screenshot of how they finish, it won't be that good. But yeah, it was a 3-minute wait timers, and a lap is 1 minute 5 seconds at max. So. But you know, apparently we wait in the final corner, and that may have costed him his shots at the higher lobby. Okay, I need to be ready with the button. But I guess. And which is maybe the more important part. So that's that part done. Then now I go to the PlayStation app. Oh, I hate this so much. There we go. Then we go to this. I hate this. Okay, and now that they are sorting out the qualifying times, I actually have time to do a checkup on the chat. It was a rate of Seth. I'm sorry for missing it with the race and everything. Any chance of getting back to practice? Oh, there you go. So now that we're back to practice, people will be putting it in. And not mid-race, mid-qualifying, but welcome to the worst driving you will see in your entire life. Edit event settings, load settings, spec race loads, just ensuring I've got all the settings correct. Yeah, sport tires, weak, off, on, everything off. Change event settings. Apparently people are still initializing. Yeah, so now I should be able to yeah, there we go. Just letting the people know. Okay, so now just a quick check if anything has been set. Okay, BX is setting up the lobbies how they should be, so and we give BX the time because he has to compare all the qualifying times, or at least of the bottom of lobby A and the top of lobby B to see who gets to drive in what tier. And after the swapping is done, I have to set the grids, and we go from there. Okay, we have the results. Almost everyone stays in my lobby. So, change grid order. We have articles on. This is also really nice to see below, behind the scenes. We don't have that one yet, do we? No, we don't. We have Monty here. I believe we have Monty. Where's Monty? I doubt Monty. I could have seen it on the car because I've designed it myself. We have Fitzino. Where's Fitz. He goes behind Monty. Then we have Rostorm. Kabil goes way lower than he is now. Then we have Swin It or Win It. Behind Ross. Then we have Doe Slayer. Who is he again? Oh, it's Soda. Right. Then we have Gusback. He needs to be put ahead of Kabil. Then we have me. Also out of Kerpil. Then we have Gin Tonics, we don't have him yet. Then we have Kerpil, then we have Gas. Then we have Boyan, then we have me. So for now, apply this. We have Gin Tonics, Boyan and Abilea joining now. Wait, who are you then? Sevens. Did I look over him? No. Ah, so that's you joined late. So they will make up the last row of the grid. The only question is which of them actually takes last place. Gin Tonics was directly behind me. Then you have Kerpil. And Boyan was ahead of them. So this does mean I am in P9, which is higher. Yeah, Ninan joined first, so Ninan gets priority. So we stay as we are. So we have, just quick check, we have Articos. Yeah, we have Abuela, we have Monty, we have Fitz, Ross, Swaynet, Doe Slayer, Gus, me, Jane, Capel, Gas, Boyan, yeah. Everyone has started, so I'm unsure if I am allowed to start yet, but in any case, I think I am allowed to start the race. Just going to start the race. We already have everyone in, the grid has been set. And the reverse result of this will be the starting grids of the next race. So for people at the back, it is not a shame to be last. First thing I should do is always lower the traction. A Scoop just made it into a regular road car with license plate. Almost contact with Jim. As there is quite a bit of contacts. Probably some netcode as well. Yeah, Soda is jumping all over the place. But yet it has to be netcode. I am still with the top group, but not for too much longer. Let's be honest. Someone went way wide back there. It looks to stay dry. So that's always nice. Jin is trying to force me a bit. And left racing room, but I could have been more courteous there. This is just for detail, which is amazing. None of there was contact there. Oh, I had that way too close region. I mean, it is fair racing, but Jin is probably trying to save fuel, while I'm definitely aiming to make a late race pit stop. And with late race, I mean literally late race, as in practice sessions I've run, I could make it until like lap 25, 26. If I lower the fuel mode, I can go until the end, most likely, but it takes away a lot of pace. So, and you know, maybe we will have to pit because, well, we actually won't have to pit in the case of rain, because these are sport tires, and sport tire, the only tires or type of tires for which you need specific rain tires are racing tires. So racing soft, racing hard, racing medium, and also racing inter and racing wet. While sport tires and comfort tires only have hard, medium, soft. And tire wear is set so low that these tires do not degrade at all. expect him to go for that one. But fair. I think I did 128 lap race, or no, 129 lap race to just over half an hour, so oh, I really messed that up. Yeah, he's there. Now that was unnecessary. It was my corner. I gave him more than enough space and he took me out of the way. I mean, I've possibly done the same to gin tonic, so I can't complain too much. And I think this will be better than my result in round 1, which was 2 times less place. At least if I can keep this up, I'll be higher than last. I also need to be less aggressive with the throttle or turn up traction control. Or turn traction control down and really risk it for maybe 1 or 2 better exits with a lot of risk. Because I can do that if I go without traction control. This is why I miss my racing. I just cannot steer smooth. So I'm at the traction control and I'm just try to stay clean. It's not going to get better than P12 anyway, so if I can solidify P12, then that means I'll start I'll start P4 in the next race. Which should be fine, honestly. And I really can go deeper in that corner. But Seth, how did your stream go? Did you enjoy Column? Did you suffer through it as expected? Just still in the chat anyway. Literally no man's land. Yeah, 3 seconds up ahead, 12 seconds behind. I was about to say I need an incident to happen in front of me. Oh, you only played 5? Okay, yeah, no, then it's understandable why you got it. If it only costed you 5, what's that, pounds? Yeah, that's pounds. I don't think it would have been worth it if you paid like £20 for it. I am kind of fighting with Xeno, but not really. I do find it funny though, the second I was about to say I do need an instant to move out places, two drivers ram each other off track. Oh god, another one, it's curb hill. Now, I don't remember if race 1 and race 2 have different scoring, or if that's just the GT3 league, but I believe I do get... No, let me say it like this, if there is a sprint point system, then I am in points right now. If there isn't, then I was in the points anyway, and it was either spin because I brake too hard or run off track. Yeah, and there goes Bill. And Swing It is right behind me as well. Mate! Oh, that was so fucking unnecessary for me. Next time I'm going over to my parents, I'm bringing my steering wheel. Native. One of the cats is literally looking for attention right now. And though that's understandable, it's doing it by rubbing its head against the arm I'm using to steer. Which isn't optimal. Oh, Kerbill and Swinnet are fighting again. Devil, don't. He's literally standing on my head. Like, racing with the controller is already hard enough, and then when there's a cat literally harassing you, doesn't make it better. What does help is that Kerbill is fighting really hard there. But yeah, top 12 minimum, potential for P10. I want to say probably not, but these two are really fighting each other, so... Like, Kerbill is all again down his inside, so... So I don't know what everyone's fuel mode is and how much fuel they have. I myself am just under half a tank, so I mean, there's no point in it anyway for me to run a higher fuel load than possible, so. Another yellow flag. I wonder where. Car must have been going on his way again. Do I really need to go into higher fuel saving in order to make it to the end? Let's see what fuel mode 5 does. I don't want to go down to 6. If fuel mode 5 doesn't fix it, then I'm already losing touch. Oh, is that the left car? It is. And yeah, fuel saving is not enough, so. Mate, why are you honking at me? You're the slower car. Oh, that was amazing. He was honking at me. I mean, fair, I honked at him, but he was the left traffic, I'm not. I mean, seeing the gap I have behind would it hurt to already box. It's literally refueling for 2 laps, but I'm just going to run this for 1 or 2 laps and then I'm going back to my farm. I need to be a bit more conservative with my fuel. 10 laps to go, 9.2 laps. If I look at it like in terms of laps, it's doable. If I look in terms of how much fuel is left, as in the percentage of 35%, I don't really have any faith in it. The thing is, it's such a short circuit that number goes down really fast. But yeah, I've saved a bit actually. There's a bit lift and coast going on. I could Well, probably not because. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not planning on betting. Because technically I can already make it to the end of the race. I think I did this in round 1 in France too. In like the first race, I don't think I pitted there. But yeah, also if you look at tire wear, 20 laps down and the tires have barely degraded, so pit stops here are surely on fuel. I also can't imagine anyone running more than a set of softs. Oh, no worries, Marn. Have a good night's sleep and see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I now have a lap surplus. Fucking amazing. I swear the honk button is the best button assignment you can do in Gran Turismo. Acceleration and brakes, overrated. The honk button is where it's at. Like, if you could do double assignments for buttons, I will put the honk button on the same button as the brake, so every time I'm braking, you would just hear the car honking like crazy. Flags. Okay, if I turn them back to 3. Honestly, if he didn't have, I don't know what happened to Lennon at the start or why he is so slow, but like, he is quite on pace with me. I don't know what that says about me. Maybe he is on fuel mode 1 while I was fuel saving. Maybe he just made a lot of mistakes, but we were pretty on pace there, so. If that thing can stay up to date, I can stay in mode 1. Just afraid it won't. Yeah, it won't. Pull back the tire, the fuel mode. So I think we will stay in mode 3 for the rest of the race. Although we only need 5 laps after this one, so back to fuel mode 1. Yeah, we have a surplus of 0.5. I think 0.6 as I crossed the line. Yeah, 0.6. Kupil was pitted. So Kupil was running in high fuel mode this entire race. And I'm going to pit it really, really close. Does this guy not know that he's not supposed to fight me? Like, he does realize I'm not P14. Okay, I think I've saved enough fuel for the rest of the race, but now I need to focus on fucking P15, who is You can't drive like this in P15. Not against someone in the top 10 at least. Because he's losing me major time to Kupil, because I need to keep fighting with someone who's out of the race, honestly. Yeah, he is on the blue flags. I saw the marshals waving it. But those blue flags disappear as soon as I pass him. But like, shit like that, you can't do that. And I'm going to tell him that after this race. This is his first race after all. But it's definitely not what's supposed to happen. Like, I could have gone out ahead of him, ahead of Bandit, but because fucking P15 decides to fight. But the sad part is for Bandito that he has that 3-second penalty. He crossed the pit line, and you can see above him slowing down on the next straight. The game will automatically apply his brakes. So yeah, that's P9. And with 2 laps to go, I may actually finish in P9 this race, which is where I started. But given how my race went, holy hell, that was unexpected. Still need to hold on for 2 laps against people who are easily a second a lap faster than me. So. Okay, I have faith in my fuel. I need to switch to the track now. I need to keep an eye on P1. And Bandit is right behind him. Wait, but this is the final lap of the leader. So I don't get left there. Yeah, checkered flag is out. Leader across the line, I have it, P9. Oh. All I have to do is cross the line. No, Seth, you do not realize how close that was. If he had overtaken me, that meant that Bandit would have overtaken me because there was no way I was going faster. And the view is perfectly 0.4. I think I'll finish with 0.3 or 0. Oh yes. Oh, this feels good. This finish feels good. Oh, E9. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so now I need to swap the grid. So we go to change grid order articles 1, so articles goes to last. Ninan got last, so Ninan goes to top. And I actually need to check back. Please tell me again. Okay, so he now says that blue flag doesn't mean a free pass, then what the fuck is it? So I don't actually know the finishing order. I know that I was P9, so counting back from 15th. Yeah, that's right. We can still save it from the menu. Wait, why do we only have 12 people? Did people leave? Okay, Gin Tonic saved. So I thank him from that for that. So yeah. Sorry for the delay. Change grid order. Here we go. Articles finish first. Articles is at the back. Rostorm finished second. Rostorm is in P10. People left apparently. Then we have Monty. Oh, Monty left. Okay, so we just have to do it without the people who left, so that's one. Monty isn't here. Then we have Fitz. Fitz is here. Fitz though goes to P9. Then we have Abuela. Is Abuela here? Abuela isn't here. Amazing. Then we have Soda isn't here. Then we have Gus isn't here. Then we have Jin. Jin is here. Where's Jin? I saw him. There he is. Jin goes ahead of me. I think Ben finished behind me. Then it's Kerbil. Then it's Boyan. Then it's Linan. No, where did Evans finish? Oh, Evans finished behind Lockerbell? Huh. Okay, some people joined back, so we can now change grid order again. Okay, we now have Soda. Where did Soda go? Soda got P6, so after Fitz. Oh, I'm sorry, before Fitz. So 12 people? 12 people apparently. And I can't delay too much. Okay. Just waiting on confirmation that we can go with just 12. Yeah, screwed. No, actually someone is loading in. Oh, we have Gus. Gus needs to enter. Oh, and Abuleya is also coming back. That's also nice. So that means we will have 14 drivers. So the only one we'll be missing is Monty. So if Abuela also joins, good. Okay, back to the list. Oh, I love this. Abuela got P5, that's between Zelda and Fitz. So that's P10 on the grid, and Gus finished. Where did Gus finish? Oh, ahead of Jin. So that means P2? No, P. Did I fuck up the order? I fucked up the order. Okay, so we do it from the start. We now have everyone, so... Okay, RT, let's do this again. Articles is last, then is Ross, then is Fitz, because Monty isn't here, then is Abilea, then is Soda, then is Gus, then is Jin. I knew something wasn't right. That's what happens when you don't have the entire thing at the start. Then it's me. Then it's Bandit. Then it's Evans, Kerpil. Ninan goes last. Yeah. So this does mean that I'm starting middle of the pack. Oh, someone got a false start. Already someone got slammed into. I heard that. This is the beauty of reverse grid racing. Because you have people who are completely out of the skill level in positions they shouldn't be in, and it just gives them a chance to defend against faster drivers, because catching up is one thing, getting fast is completely another. So, and while it does provide a bit more risk, because you have people of several base levels mixing together, and it may mess with others, like people get under pressure, make correct decisions. You know, that's just part of it, and it makes it more fun. And it really tests the skill of the faster drivers through traffic, when the traffic isn't obligated to move out of the way for them. I'm surprised Ninan is still ahead here. That drift did not go up to plan. Oh, I'm not last. Fuck, I spoke too soon. Now I'm last. As soon as the car started drifting, I should have let go of the accelerator. I didn't expect the car to snap back so violently. messed that up. If I didn't mess that up, I would have had Pizzino, but I mean, I've had more than enough battles with Pizzino in Assetto Corsa when I did it with Aero, so. And apparently track limits do not exist on this piece of tarmac. But if you go too far, you touch the grass and slip, and this is fucked me up massively. I don't know, it feels so weird to always have driven on a steering wheel for years and then having to go back to a controller. It just feels weird. And I love being at my parents because dog and cats. I don't like racing here. I honestly considered not racing, and it is that I'm the host of Lobby B, and I kinda am the most important guy in it because I have the settings, and it will take a lot of time for someone else to set it up, while I can just do it in 3 clicks. But if not for that, I wouldn't have raced today, if I'm completely honest. Because the GT3 on Monday was already bad enough. Also, the buttons on this controller don't work 100%, so. Oh, there is apparently a wall there? Okay, I know you're not supposed to cut over that grass, but to put a wall there. An invisible wall. I mean, I get it's the pit lane and you need to ensure people can just steer out of the pit lane. I don't feel like that's the way to do it. Oh, fuel mode 6 is so slow. I know I'm losing a lot of time, but William made the pit stop last race. I'm suspecting he will do the same this race. And he's fighting with gas, so that's also slowing him down. They're also catching up to Gus, so this may be P11. Okay, so 2 more laps in mode 6, and I should be set to run the rest of the race in mode 1. Or like this lap and the next lap. Very maybe the lap after that, but seeing how slow this mode is. Okay, that was a very good corner. Even in mode 6 I was gaining time on Bojan, but mode 6 is just so slow. But I know I can make that time up. I may be able to catch up back to Gusbach, whatever. You know, I'll be happy with the P11. Bojan must have made a mistake. He's even letting me go, so I'm leaving him some more minutes, in case he's still there. Almost forgot to switch my car up, so like the steering in itself isn't that bad on the controller. It's when you have to save the car, you can very easily oversave it, and that fucks me over. Okay, back to fuel mode 1. I've saved enough. I have 2 laps of extra fuel. Let's put it on 7 seconds at the start of this lap. And then I'm speaking about the gap between me and gas. I want to see how quickly I'm catching in per lap. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I may have saved too much fuel. Yeah. And without a mistake, I'm looking at around gaining a second a lap on gas. Or not, yeah, gas. It's weird having gas and goose. Which I can see there, gap was 6.2 at lap start. So I used to brake for that corner before the turn-off. I don't know why. Like, it's easily with a little lift, but I don't know, for some reason I kept braking for it. Oh, and again, yeah, let's just say 3 laps on him. That's fine. I'm like the driver, I'm too bad to be with the top guys, but I'm too fast to be with the back markers. I'm usually just on my own. And like in F1 it was I'm on my own at the back of the grid 3 laps down. But I feel like Gran Turismo, and this isn't every car, this is purely dependent on the group, but like this Cup and the GT3 league, I really feel that Gran Turismo is a lot more forgiving than F1. And even if you crash, it's not like the damage is irreparable, like I had on my rear wing on Silverstone, where you just make one small mistake and you get punished for it to a point where the car becomes undrivable. With the 7-course competition you're on, you can actually set the damage as we have here, in which yes, you get damage, but the damage won't destroy your whole race, and all damage is repairable. That was actually the best setting. Fucked it up. Wait, why did it reset me there? Auto reset should be off. Fuck, now I'm 11 seconds back. Fuck. But I can make this back. I know I can, so. But, like I was saying, the damage is not permanent. You can set the damage to be permanent and to be fixed in a pit stop, but at most you spend 3 seconds extra in the pit lane. Which isn't a lot, but it's enough to punish people for some mistakes. So, really like that about Gran Turismo. And Gran Turismo 7 is already pretty old, so I'm hoping that in a year or 3 we get Gran Turismo 8 and it will have like the car should handle the same. The only thing they should change is like rain on all tracks, more intuitive AI, because right now most single player races you put in or like the pre-made events. You start at the back, like P20, you have 3 laps to overtake the whole field, have fun. And the AI is so slow that you can usually do it by lap 2. I did this last time actually, last week. There was an event with like an old Honda, where you started P16 and you had to climb up to P1 on Spa-Francorchamps. You had 4 laps. I was ahead of everyone by the end of lap 2. So I had lap 3 and 4 just driving on my own. I'm making the same mistake again. But yeah, it's just so bad. And of course you have the GT Sophie AI, but that's not on every track. And you need to set it up yourself. There is not an in-game set event, as far as I know, that uses the GT Sophie. And also rain, like on the major tracks. Spa has rain, Nürburgring has rain. I think Laguna Seca has rain, but don't quote me on that. But then Interlagos has rain, and then you have tracks like Tokyo Expressway, Brands Hatch, I believe, Lago Maggiore, Deep Force Raceway, all those circuits, like, there won't be rain on them. And it's just so sad, because if you the weather system is so good in Gran Turismo. Like, if you can look at the bar on the weather radar, and I know I'm driving bad, but I don't care at this moment. But yeah, if you look at the bar, it goes from like very light blue, which is light rain, to red, which is basically a huge storm. And it goes everywhere in between, and it isn't like just zoom in. You can actually, Tsukuba is not a good track to show this out, but you can see the track, like the little line and the red triangle is the car. But it will actually, on a big track, things Spa-Francorchamps, Nordschleife, things like that, it will actually be different conditions on different parts of the track. So, in terms of Nordschleife, I've actually had this with one of the single play events, the Porsche Cup. It's dry the first part, but you come through carousel and it just starts raining hard. And in order to have any chance of winning it, you put your car, or what I do is I pick a 911 and put it on racing tires. But you need to keep in mind the racing tires will help for, I want to say 90%, but that's not it. It's like 85% of the track. But then those last 15% it becomes hell, because the racing tires can take a little bit of rain, but everything above the second stage, the medium blue, everything above that is just undoable. And it does get to that middle blue stage. It doesn't go to like dark blue, but it makes it real challenging, because at one point you're driving through normal conditions, then it becomes light rain, and then that light rain turns into heavy rain, and you need to navigate yourself through it, and it's just a great experience. But not for long anymore. I mean, I kinda do, because I will be left if I keep driving like this, but focus is gone. It just, maybe I shouldn't race while having ADHD and while it's past 10 PM. So at times where I don't have fucking focus, but hey, might explains why I'm that bad. People typing in chat again. Okay, so apparently lobby A is already done, which is okay. Like, we had to wait a bit in qualifying, and I had started lobby B a bit later, so Okay, so if I catch up to Bojan, I catch up to Gas, so I'm still up for P12, which I really want to get, honestly. Like, between me and Monty, I'm going to be the team leader after 2 rounds. Which is actually amazing considering many people don't know this, but we have an ELO rating at Aero. And most of the time in that ELO rating for Rally and Gran Turismo, I was last on it. Unsurprisingly, so. Oh, I was about to say there wasn't a corner cut, but there was. Which sucks. Because it means or slow down. Oh no, it happened too soon, but yeah, I need to switch up to third. Yeah, because I'm now on minus 0.6. Which is not a position I want myself to be in. But as I was saying, in that ELO rating, I was constantly last. Probably still am. I haven't looked at the ratings after Tokyo yet. Okay, right in there, the blue flags. I think actually someone went into the pit. I think I saw one of the triangles disappearing. I can go back to mode 1 because I've been lapped. Oh man, I love drifting in this sport. It isn't the fastest way to do it, but you know, my race is already over. It honestly was after that first spin, so. Because I am gaining a bit on Bojan and Gas, but I'm not gaining enough. Lead the rest 2 laps to go, so. going to get served in the final lap. Lovely. Oh my god, and gas did bit. Oh wow. Come on, Kerbill, accelerate for fuck's sake. It doesn't matter, I'm just going to drop So P13, there honestly was more in it this race, but also I've done over 500 kilometers in this car, and the only thing I've done in this car is practice and race in the Spec series. Has hold on to P6, that's pretty good of him. Yeah, that was really good of him. So I'm going to allow people to save the replay, but yeah, this was the second round. Just going to save replay.